Grab your soda and your popcorn and watch me take on the Bengals. Or should I be the Bengals? I don't know. I'll be New York. The Giants. Change the uniform. What's Cincinnati wearing? Pants, color rush. Alright, let's go. Hopefully the accelerated clock does not come into play. And away we go to another fascinating night of Madden 17. Ugh.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry
Why,
Ridley,
hello,
and
Larry
this is
Ridley.
Madden 17 on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Dalton's Bengals going up against Manning's Giants. With kickoff straight ahead, let's check in with the two men who will be calling tonight's game. Please say hello to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife
Nice
We've
stadium.
got what should prove to be a good one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Giants. Hi again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, as we get set for our matchup tonight, we saw the quarterback comparison at the outset. We get to watch a couple of good ones here, don't we?
And it's a dramatic scene, isn't it? Whenever you get a night game, things are just a little bit more heightened with a little bit more spotlight, and we get to see two good guys go at it here.
And I put on the broadcast camera, which is good. I like the broadcast camera. Very official.
And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
Only in my opinion.
Bobby Rainey now to return it.
No.
So out come the Giants and Eli Manning. Over 400 yards in Week 6 as they snapped their three-game losing streak. Manning was good through his 300th career touchdown pass in that game.
And his 100th regular season win. I think he probably cares more about that. But didn't he throw the 300 touchdown pass to a rookie?
Who had never caught a ball, Roger Lewis. There's one for the trophy case.
One for the trophy case and a story for the ages in the Lewis family.
Throwing on first down is Manning.
Aww.
And his first look is incomplete. And the big
dropped
boys
it.
up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive.
He
They know
dropped
what
it.
the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Second down now after the incompletion. Back to the air on second down. It's Manning. And a little floater there, but it'll
What?
wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Harris, what are you doing, dude?
And the Bengals starting defensive unit now.
Ray Maluga competes very hard as a linebacker. Very
Wow.
difficult to block and keep out of the play.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
That's not what I like. I don't like that, dude.
On play action, it's Manning. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Let's make
Still
this
not
one
enough.
simple. What a catch. especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
What?
Jones on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bengals take possession. Out to quarterback Cincinnati, the man from Katy, Texas, Andy Dalton, in the loss to the Patriots week 6, 254 yards. He threw for a touchdown pass. He also ran for one.
And he is an excellent quarterback for the Cincinnati system. And right now I think he's thinking to himself, what more can I do to help us win ball games? Because their chase of Pittsburgh has now started. Got a little help this week when Pittsburgh lost to Miami. They've got to start winning some games. They've lost 4 or 5 since an opening day win.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the backfield out of the starting group, you have to look out for Giovanni Bernard.
And you have to make sure you're ready to hit the spin button with this guy. Awfully exciting in the open field.
2nd and 9.
And ready now for 2nd and 9. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Dalton throwing on 2nd down.
Come on, guys.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And we look now at the defense for the Giants.
Jonathan Hankins is a run-stuffing defensive tackle. He creates a pile-up with each and every snap.
Fakes the give to
No.
Bernard. Dalton
Get
finding
past.
time. And a 3rd down pass
Alright,
falls
that's
incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And 4th down coming up.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball
That's
away.
all right.
But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So here's the 2014 Pro Bowler. That's Kevin Huber on to kick this one away. Back deep is Dwayne Harris here. Harris now to return. It'll be 37 yards there on the
Good starting field position. What do you think?
1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys... And
Oh, go.
if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Here's the former 7th-round pick, Rashad Jennings. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Jennings missed the past 3 games, came back in week 6, got to ease back into the action a little bit, 9 carries.
While he was out, Orleans Darkwa out of Tulane has kind of tried to pick up the slack, but the running game hasn't really taken off and accelerated.
Run your way.
They can get back to running the football with authority.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
I thought guys
Guy's pretty fast, too.
weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally
he dropped it.
Larry Donnell, the one he was trying to get it to.
Man.
Bring up 2nd down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. This will be caught at about the 6.
It's a good pass.
And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Tell you what, Charles, I want the orange slices that Beckham had at halftime in Week 6. He had 11 yards in the first half. Second half, 211 yards and 2 touchdowns.
You think they were the frozen ones that melted just right? Remember that? Remember that when you played Little League Soccer and the whole deal? And there they were. But he is just so incredibly fast and sure of himself downfield. He has really picked up the pace. I don't know how you cover him
Maybe
when
the
he's
first
on
touchdown of the game.
Yeah, I think the blitz there really disrupted the draw.
Yeah, and it's usually when you catch him in a blitz, the draw works pretty well. If you're the offensive coordinator right now, that's visor throwing time, isn't it? Because that's supposed to work in a big way. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
3rd and goal now. Maybe the offense.
Get in there. There you go.
Into the end zone for a giant TD. Orleans Darkwa taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
There we go.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
On their second drive.
3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they
Well,
can
my
do
second
better.
defensive.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first
Barely
series,
anything
like I
is.
said, a little extra
He almost
emotion.
gets away.
So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Again, it's Hill. And
Stop him.
Pushing him away.
Popped it right out there.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
It's coming back on me. I hope it gets back on them. Yep.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Dalton gives to Bernard. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
It's going to be tight ball game.
There, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Get them.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Dalton, 1st and 10. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Call it a gain of 3.
First quarter's going back
bring
quick.
up a second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Bad defensive play
Take
calling.
it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jeremy Hill, a
Tie ball game.
22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now Mike Nugent for the extra point. Oh, they get to the
My ball.
It's blocked.
Get him.
And the Giants have got
No.
it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember, coach, why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications.
Oh, they hate me. They hate me now.
I told the head coach to relax.
Whoa, bad move. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on
Cincinnati
the field.
hates me.
Last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in the game is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every
They hate
time
me
on
now.
defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Manning will try again on second down. Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Cincinnati
like yesterday's game.
take the field.
They intercepted it. No, they probably intercepted it back.
Time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They run it again with Hill.
Oh, man.
Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
Uh-oh. Unnecessary roughness. Why? That's a bullcrap move. I wasn't even right.
Out to the flat. That's complete to
Oh,
his
boy.
running back. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jeremy Hill with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the first quarter.
Crap.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway, essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down because when one guy shreds your team, that's demoralizing. Make him spread it around at least. But right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down.
I think I know why most people play with a standard camera.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Manning going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? Because that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trucks throwing.
Oh.
Man, right throwing.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jennings. Oh, look at the juke. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were
Can't wait for
different when they see a guy
episode 3 of Madden Monday.
They wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. But other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him,
Go.
Keep getting the football, and that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Well, that's the kickstarter right there. Eli Manning finding his guy, Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, and he will take it
Yes. Back in the lead.
Rashad Jennings, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Giants
They were
are
gonna
tied it here, and they
take
can
chances.
take the lead if they hit the PAT. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
And our chances are good.
Wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field.
Nowhere.
Touch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. A battle for it.
My ball again.
Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard
Come on, guys. Let's start that Zach Man chant. I know we all can.
Since coming in as rookies together back in 2011. But sometimes Andy can rely on him just a little bit too heavily. And this is a ball he probably shouldn't have thrown.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something,
All right,
I'm
not
going
bad.
to continue.
Not bad.
And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep. Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
On 1st down, Manning. It's his target. Will tie. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Manning to throw on 2nd down. And
Oh.
there, a nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get...
Touchdown.
Take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, 34 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And on
Yes,
that
sir.
one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Brown now to kick it away. And on a return, here comes Adam Jones. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes.
Nowhere again.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk
The
about.
internet connection quality is shit.
Minimizing those
You know what? Who
and
cares?
maximizing opportunities. And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things
I'm
not sure we ever
this
thought we'd talk
broadcast is
about in
going
the
on no matter
NFL. And
what.
a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on third down. So Jeremy Hill got the call there, and he's trying to pick his yardage back up. 2 years ago, Charles, he was over 1,100. Last year, below 800.
Just never got going with any consistency
Nowhere again.
The 2015 season. You know his determination is sky high for this one.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. This is Harris. Oh, what a move. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive
Throw the ball.
coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan, and there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Well, partner, we're through week 6, so let's stir that MVP.
Throw the
Who you liking right
ball.
now?
Sam Bradford, Minnesota. Ezekiel Elliott, Dallas. Julio Jones, Atlanta. Matt Ryan, Atlanta. Dark horse, Dak Prescott in Dallas, and you have to give the defense some love. What about Von Miller?
Yeah, Von Miller, too. How about that? A couple guys from Atlanta, a couple from Dallas. Those offenses humming right now. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. He gets this
Oh,
one
he
away,
almost
and
blocked
boy, it's another boomer. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here
Looks like
on
we
the
came
punt.
to a halt
And
of
out
scoring
will come
for a
the
minute.
offense as they take over. The Bengals getting set to go. They send Green to the left out of zone. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive. You have to punt it away.
No. Offense right here. The punter doesn't
That's a heartbreaker.
Take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Brandon LaFell, 69 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays.
Oh,
but a good number of them
almost blocked it again.
At some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays. Run after the catch.
No.
Finishes off the big play in the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's
tight
Mike
game
Nugent
too.
now to
High
kick this
scoring
one
game
away.
too.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play. Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative.
This is not good.
I think that's the way they'll go. I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys. Because the offensive guys are always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first half highlights and analysis.
LR, plenty to show in this one.
Going to be a busy man at intermission. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-point drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that
Get
to happen.
him.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
His throw incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
Get him.
To the sideline, and
Oh,
nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
They have to go for it.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. New York set to take the field.
Watch, they're going to call
timeout. After
timeout.
punting last time, see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Caught. It's Cruz left side. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time.
Go.
Having that safety net underneath is a...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Manning now on first down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
All right, I'm back.
Now that we've got
Well,
a
I've
second,
been back.
I need to ask you about Carolina. 1-5 through 6 games.
Did not expect that at all, especially because of their defense. And so far in 2016, the defense has struggled a little bit. And how about Cincinnati?
They're 2-4.
The way they lost the playoff game, we didn't know if it would affect them or not. Maybe it has.
3 and
they still
4
have
now.
a chance to make a big run in their division. But San Diego, I know no one's really talking about them, but the way they lost their 4 games, absolute heartbreakers, maybe they can put a run together behind Phillip Rivers.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout.
I kind of knew they were going to call a timeout, too.
2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action.
Okay.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Here's Jones.
Oh.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And a right side completion here by LaFell.
Timeout.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. The final act of the first half. Dalton. He's going to loft one deep left into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson, the rookie. And he will be brought down as time is half
That was a
of
nice
action.
interception. Only if I had like a minute, I
Thanks,
could
Brandon.
came
Thanks,
back and
Charles. And welcome to our
do
EA
something.
Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Giants are forcing turnovers, but they still find themselves in a tight game. The Bengals, though, haven't been able to pull away. But another half where they force that many turnovers would likely lead them to a win. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Midway through the first quarter, run play coming up here, and he caps off the 7-play drive with a score. That puts them up by a touchdown. Bengals on 2nd and 7. Hill's got the catch here on the quick pass, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. The Bengals trail now by 1. Giants now late in the first quarter. Here the throw is hurried and picked off. Williams is the one who makes the pick, halting the offense's drive. Offense out now following the interception. Dalton's gonna find his mark, and this play goes for a score. They go up by 6. Giants have it at the 9. Jennings gonna break free after a stiff arm, and he'll run it in from 9 yards out. They would go ahead by 2. Bengals ball early in the second. The pass ends up being picked off. Rogers Cromartie's in position, and he is the one who comes away with the ball. Offense out now following the INT. Quick pass, and he finds Beckham Jr. And 35 yards later, he's got a touchdown. Giants up now by 9. Now 1st and 10, Andy Dalton hits on the pass into coverage. And 70 yards later, he's going in for the score. Bengals down now by 2. That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the call of the second half. Brandon.
And yes, we are welcome back.
Both teams
Back to
appear
New
ready for the
York
fight
at
ahead, and we
MetLife
resume action
Stadium.
here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded
New
on the
Jersey
back
or
line of the
whatever.
end zone. It comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants defense getting ready to go here.
I don't know.
They got a little steam following the interception the last time they were out there, Charles.
And they wanted to keep that going now because once you get one, he wanted to multiply and turn it into a bunch more. And right now,
I don't think so.
Their version of a no-fly zone.
No-fly zone. I like that. We had a flyover before the game.
Yeah, but this time they would intercept it. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He's struggling, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the...
Thank you.
He's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Here's the Giants
Opening drive of the third quarter
and
and second half.
They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Manning. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Manning now to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now. He's been terrific so far.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here's the Giant defense now as they head back onto the field. And the interception the last time, their 3rd takeaway of the game, Charles.
They're just flocking to the football so well. And
Stop
not
him.
only are they doing that,
they're
making big-time plays and taking it away from them. Big hits, big plays. They're looking very good in this ball game.
You said flocking, flying to the football. Coaches always use that, don't they?
They really do. It's almost it goes back to the old, when they click off the frame at the end of a play, they want to see all 11 defensive guys in that picture.
On 2nd down, Hill. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough day for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That play almost seemed like a baseball play. See ball, hit ball. But in this case, see guy with ball, tackle guy with ball.
What?
Hill, the lone setback. And they'll give it to him here.
No.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a third and about 9 to go. So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on third.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on the play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position. It's not often that you lose a Prince and you feel good about the position you're in. Prince Amukamara, who was starting on the corner for the Giants, he's gone on to Jacksonville in free agency. Janoris Jenkins in free agency comes over from the Rams. Now he takes that spot. What you love about him, we just saw him knock one away there. Great hands. Usually, if he gets his hands on the ball, he has the potential to take it the other way. He knows how to find the end zone.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked somewhere else.
God, nowhere. Behind the line. Yep, 2 yards behind the line.
Try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Wow.
Complete over the middle. It'll be a 2-yard
Why?
gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Well, there really wasn't much there, but a completion is a completion. A tough third down awaits them.
Play action. Manning going for the deep ball.
Catch it.
Well,
there you go.
It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions.
Ooh.
Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
The veteran Carlos Dansby in on the stop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will push the lead up to 5. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants defense now ready as they trot back out onto the field. They're hoping to do what they did last time, force another punt. Last time it resulted in a field goal. We'll see if they can get another stop here, though.
And the best defenses are in the business of preventing points and creating points. And that's exactly what these guys did.
A.J. Green.
No.
All the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, 75 yards. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam.
They're going for 2.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already
I respect
in motion
them.
and
I
moving,
respect your guts. I really do. I respect them.
And the defense, they've got to adjust
But they're not going to do that.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone. As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the
All right, I
offense
gotta
and make
really
them force
focus
the
up.
issue.
I'm not talking. I'm focusing.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Over the middle to Beckham.
Did you see the way he jumped?
Shy of the 15, they'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. So 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
2nd and 11. Come on now.
Loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it's a fumble.
No.
And his guys will take over at the
I'm challenging that. I really don't care.
Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a...
Challenge that. Nothing to challenge.
Contact and coughed it up.
And all I remember...
Wow.
When they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
Yes.
He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Not in my house.
JPP, 7th-year man, Jason
Nope.
Pierre-Paul. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Miss it. Flag.
This is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. But there is a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
It was kind of my fault. I was kind of jumpy on that.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rush cover, he's taken
But another
down.
sack.
Devon Kennard from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go.
No.
Down he goes.
9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back, and it'll be 3rd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete.
Right.
Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And now it's 4th down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And Nugent puts it through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
I mean, we still have enough time, though. But
they were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
The return man here, Dwayne Harris. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and not take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And
Come
the
on.
offense needs 7 out of this play on 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah,
there we go. I'll take that.
Dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time. And fit's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even
that was Beckham Jr. Nice. Extra nice.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Manning now on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually up to about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Backing up. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
There we go.
3 yards.
There we go.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively.
I can see the promised land that the Lord has provided me.
It's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen, but everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Oh, that's a flag, that's a flag, that's a flag. Go, 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 go.
Down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And the dreaded
Thank you.
penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play.
The promised land. I see it. Thank you, Lord.
15 yards is the right call.
Go, 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 run.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants.
Thank you.
Rashad Jennings, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the 4th. And how about that, giving us our 5th lead change of the game? It's been back and forth.
No doubt about it, and right now, they're ahead, but they can't relax at all because if we've had 5 lead changes, I'm kind of betting on a 6th.
Yeah, we might see a 6th. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1.
Get him.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, if you they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Throwing, Dalton. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
No!
A.J. Green. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, 2 catches,
Not
2
good.
touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the 4th. And that score gives us our 6th lead change of the game.
Wow.
Are we back on the playground on the seesaw?
A little seesaw battle,
right?
Yeah.
Up and down, up and down. What a game we've watched here.
It's been fun. That's fielded in the end zone.
Come on, we still got time. We still got time.
About 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. New York set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great
I have to mute my mic.
Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Oh, he dropped it.
Be incomplete.
Look at that, Cincy. Uh-oh. Okay.
Got a little handsy there, defensive holding, Charles.
And
That
defenders
helps
will
a
get
lot.
away with as much as you will allow. The 5-yard mark tells the officials where the line should be drawn.
To throw, it's Manning. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there.
Yeah,
and
this
then
is
someone
scary,
sneaks
dude.
a hand or two in and bats it away.
Manning will try again on second down. Drops it off in the flat to Jennings. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a 3-yard gain. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing is Manning. He finds Beckham complete. It's an 8-yard pickup.
Is that Beckham? Is that Odell Beckham?
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up.
Odell Beckham.
Remember that when
Wow.
we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it second and short. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Here's Manning to throw. And he took
I
it.
thought I got intercepted.
What a grab. It's a pickup of 14 there, and it's first down, New York. And the Giants' all-time leader in passing yards and completions and touchdowns, just another connection.
No doubt about it. That's the Eli Manning we know, pushing the ball downfield and with proficiency.
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Yeah, this is...
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Manning to throw on second down. Underneath for Jennings. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5.
I don't want to call a timeout.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. And with his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
No doubt about it. You saw him running that angle route there and catching the ball. And with his size, not often thought to have hands, but we're hearing that more and more. Guys are doing a better job of catching the ball at any size coming out of the backfield because they need to be a full part of the offense.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is,
catch it.
Man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down. After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Oh, no.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker. And with a play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Back to throw. That's caught at the 2, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Oh my God, dude.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Oh.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
My God, dude.
This will be taken in at the 1. Now on the return. Oh, no.
Oh,
the ball is
no.
Loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
How many times in the course of the game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
Yeah, now they'll try to pile on. Now Manning over the middle here to Donnell.
Oh, they could call timeout.
Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Dude, this is like game of the ages. Game for the ages.
And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Manning going to throw here. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Wow.
So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And that is incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding third and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
Now Jones. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
They have enough time.
Game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
No.
This is Friday practice.
Oh, you tripped.
Every week of the season, you go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do
no.
So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
No. Not like these. Not like these.
And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Not like these.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
I need to find a big percentage play.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Why are you facing that way?
He's back to throw.
No.
Can't find anyone open. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
No.
Here, it's Dalton.
No!
It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game.
You got to be kidding me.
That felt so much like practice and preparation.
You have got to be kidding me.
Sometimes your last practice of the week, you score the game-winning touchdown. Everyone leaves the field feeling good about themselves. They got it done for real in this situation.
And he'll get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage.
You have got to be kidding me.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So 2nd and 10 here.
You have got to be kidding me, dude. I thought I won.
1 final try now for Manning. There's that man again. It's complete.
I'm done.
This game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it
off,
you're exactly right. They took us down to the last
I guess.
play. We're still.
I am done.
Could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Bull crap. Good game though. Good game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon
Still
Gaudin.
bullcrap.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From MetLife
Hashtag
Stadium.
that's
Good night,
bullcrap.
everybody.
No, no, no.